Hello my friends, Miss Jen here. I hope you enjoyed the last video about the mealworms. Today we'll be learning how to start your own garden. There are different ways to grow your own vegetables, flowers, herbs, and fruits. I started my seedlings or baby plants indoors in the spring. I bought coconut pellets. You can also buy peat pellets or fill up peat pots or check in your recycling bin for yogurt or sour cream containers and fill them with soil. Just make sure you clean them and an adult pokes holes on the bottom for water to drain or drip. I used a big tray and put all the pellets inside. I added water and within a few minutes they pop up. I then take each one, roll them gently in my hand to loosen up the soil. I then add one seed to each one. Sometimes people tell me they like to add many seeds just in case one doesn't germinate or turn into a seedling. I don't think that's a very good idea because if there are too many seeds, they will end up fighting for water and energy and only the strongest one will survive. I prefer bottom watering. That means I add water on the bottom of the tray every few days and the seed roots will drink as much water as they want. As soon as I see the seedlings starting to grow, I pot them up. That means I put them in bigger pots so they have lots of room to grow. When potting up, I always add a bit of water to the soil as I'm moving them. I then bring them back indoors and put them in my greenhouse under my grow lights, 12 hours on and 12 hours off, so the plants get used to day and night. Another way to start seedlings is to use recycled material. You need an adult to help you because you will need to use scissors. You will also need soil, water, seeds, and a piece of string like yarn. Cut the plastic bottle in half, make a hole in the bottle cap, then make a knot in the piece of yarn and string it through the cap. Add water to the bottom. Now take the top half and flip it upside down so the yarn is inside the water. Now add the soil to the top half and plant your seeds. Water the soil from the top just a little bit until it's moist. Since it's a self-watering container, your seedling will drink the water when it's thirsty. You'll only need to water in the bottom every few days. When your plant is strong and full, you can transplant it outside into your garden. If you decide you don't want to start your own seedlings, you can always go to a garden center and buy seedlings. Make sure you choose seedlings of plants you like. Some grow in the ground, called root vegetables like potatoes, carrots, beets, radishes, and onions. Then there are some that grow above the ground, leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, kale, and tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and beans. Some plants are climbers like pole beans and cucumbers. They have tendrils, which are like curly vines that like to climb and curl around things for support to help them grow. For these climbers, you'll need to add a trellis or a pole so they can grow strong and tall. Once the weather is warm enough, usually in the middle of May, you're ready to move your plants from indoors to outdoors. In order to grow big and strong, your plants will need soil, sun, air, water, and space. Your seedlings look tiny when you first plant them, but they will get bigger, so make sure you give enough space between the plants to grow. Plant lots of flowers in and around your garden. This will invite many bees and butterflies to your garden, which are the ones who pollinate your gardens. Just like I showed you in the honeybee video, without bees and other pollinators, our vegetables and fruits will not grow. And the most important thing you need for your garden is time and love. You'll need to maintain or take care of your garden by watering it and taking out weeds that grow around them. You'll have to water your garden at least once a day. The best time to water is early in the morning or just after the sun goes down. Try not to water around lunchtime because that's when the sun is at the highest and strongest, and sometimes your leaves will get burned if water gets on them. To avoid pests like insects or squirrels, don't spray any chemicals. If you spray chemicals, that'll be touching the many vegetables and fruits that you'll be eating. Instead, you can plant flowers like borage, nasturtiums, chrysanthemums, marigolds, or petunias. So have fun gardening this summer and enjoy picking your own fruits, herbs, and vegetables. I usually harvest once every week and make my own salads, kale chips, salsa, soups, even cakes using freshly picked ingredients. You should always support local. You can't get any more local than your own backyard. If you learn to garden at a young age, you now have a life skill, which means you'll be able to garden your whole life and teach others you love how to garden, just like my mommy taught me. That's it for today, my friends. We'll see you next time. Goodbye from Miss Jen.